¿Cómo está mi familia? Look, I know I've been gone for a minute, and I know I haven't uploaded a weekend recap, and like I've been busy. You'll probably hear it. I'm pet sitting right now, and it's been, taking up some of my time. But look, I'm still gonna give you guys like a quick recap of what happened over the weekend, and then we'll get straight into predictions. But yeah, if you hear like some noise in the background, that's the bird, bro. I'm basically bird watching, bro. But yeah, quick recap and then we'll go straight to predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Okay, so for Chelsea, easy win for Chelsea, and we saw a Sterling masterclass. We saw vintage Sterling. But yeah, easy win for Chelsea. Spurs right now are on fire. They're on a roll, and we also saw another masterclass from Madison. Man's a baller, straight up. Arsenal, disappointing, man. They tied. Really? Like, come on, bro. Horrible game from Arsenal. And hey, bro, why isn't Gabriel starting? Then we have Brentford and Crystal Palace. Look, I'm not mad that they drew. Both solid teams. I'm okay with a draw from them. Wolves and Everton. Bro, look, I'm telling you, Wolves need to build a statue outside the stadium for Neto. The man literally saved them against Everton. But yeah, Wolves came out with the win. And then Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Bro, United's defense sucks. They need to get it together. But look, even though their defense sucks and they allowed 2 quick goals from a bad start, they still won, which was crazy. The Brighton and West Ham game was very good in the first half, but then in the second half, you could give it more towards West Ham, and they eventually won the game. And Alvarez, masterclass. Very good win for Aston Villa. Masterclass from Matty Cash. No Pep, and City don't know what to do. Look, there's no Pep, and then Haaland misses a pen. They almost had a game, but Rodri comes in, and he gets all 3 points for the team. Referee for Newcastle versus Liverpool. Bro, this ref sucked, man. But look, Newcastle looked like they were gonna win, but Darwin came in, he got subbed in, and legit masterclass. He saved them the game, and they won 2-1. Look, very tough predicts last week. I went 5-5, and I probably could have gone 6-4 if it wasn't for Nunez coming in the last minute for Liverpool. I could have gone 6-4, but still 5-5, even. But I feel like I could have done better. Very tough games over this weekend, very close games, and I think my overall record is, let me see right here, it's 11-8. Right, overall record 11-8 for the past 2 weeks. The ultimate goal will always be to go undefeated, right? But I don't know if it'll happen this week. This week, I think I'm gonna go a solid 7-3. Okay, it's time for predicts time. Conte, you know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
For our first game on Friday, we have Luton Town versus West Ham. And look, Luton Town are hosting West Ham, and they're still trying to find their first win of the season. Do I think it happens against West Ham? No. Look, West Ham looked good last week against Brighton. I think they keep the ball rolling, and I think they get a good win here with Luton Town. This is what the people are thinking, and I think West Ham win 2-0. And for our first weekend game, we have Sheffield versus Everton. Both of these teams are coming in with 0 wins and also had the same amount of points, 0. Everton are away this game, and look, I know they lost last week to Wolves, but I think they bounce back this week, hopefully. But yeah, this is what the people are thinking, and I think Everton get a good win here, the first win of the season, and I think they win 2-1. Our next game is Brentford versus Bournemouth. The Beast hosts Bournemouth, and look, Bournemouth are still looking for the first win of the season. I think after this week, they'll still be looking for the first win of the season. Like, I think Brentford take care of business at home. This is what the people are thinking. I think Brentford win 2-0. Our next game, Burnley versus Tottenham. Burnley is another team looking for the first win of the season when they host Red Hot Tottenham on Saturday. Look, Spurs are playing very good right now, and I think they keep it rolling. I know Burnley is playing at home, and look, Burnley so far, I think they've only played 2 games actually, because one of them got postponed. They've only scored 1 goal in the last 2 games, right? But look, I think Tottenham take care of business. I know it's away. They won last game. I believe it was away also. I think Spurs, they dominate these. They don't dominate probably, because Burnley is pretty solid defensively. But look, I think Spurs, they do start off a little bit slow in the first half, but once they come off and they go back in for the second half, they look like a whole new team ready to go. But yeah, I think Spurs win this game 2-0, and this is what the people are thinking. For our next game, we have Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Look, Chelsea are hosting Nottingham Forest, and they just came off a very impressive win against Luton Town last week. And Forest are coming off a very good start against United last week, but it's just they can't close games. Like, Nottingham have a good team. In my opinion, I think they have a good team, right? They have a solid team. It's just that they can never like close out games. Bro, they were up 2-0 against Manchester United. They scored in like the first 5 minutes, and they couldn't, like, they lost 3-2. Like, they couldn't finish the game. But look, Chelsea are playing at home, and I think Chelsea this season are going to be a hard team to beat, especially at home. But yeah, this is what the people are thinking, And honestly, I see Chelsea winning this game 3-1. For our next game, we have Manchester City versus Fulham. Okay, so Manchester City are hosting Fulham this weekend. And look, I know last week it was a scary sight for City that, they almost tied last week. And, people are saying maybe because Pep is not on the sideline because he's out because he had surgery. And Fulham, they tied with Arsenal, right? So Fulham are looking decent, as what people will say. But honestly, I think City take care of business at home. I don't think they fuck around this game. And honestly, I think City dominate this game. This is what the people are thinking. And I think City win 4-0. And for our final game to close out on Saturday, we have Brighton versus Newcastle. So for our final game, we have Brighton that are going to host Newcastle. They didn't look that bad in the first half, but it's just the second half. West Ham turned it up and eventually they won the game. Newcastle are also coming off a very bad L last weekend when they lost in the dying minutes to Liverpool from 2 clutch goals from Darwin Nunez. And look, you can honestly say this could be a game of the week, right? But I think their final game on Sunday will be the game of the week. But this one, don't be surprised if it's a very good game. I think both sides are very capable of winning this game. But yeah, Brighton versus Newcastle, Brighton at home. And look, Brighton, breaking news, right? Breaking news. I think you guys probably know by now, but breaking news to those who don't know. Brighton are going to bring in Ansu Fati. I think he's on loan for an option to buy. And I think that's a good move for both sides. Fati, he needs some help, right? Fati, he needs help getting back on his feet. And I think Brighton's a good move. He'll probably start over time at almost 28 years old. So if Fati does decide to stay and Brighton help him out with his career, he could be a starting winger in the Premier League, which would be crazy for him with all those injuries he's had. But yeah, good move. And I think Fati will do decent. He'll do fine. He'll be good. But yeah, this is what the people are thinking, right? And honestly, Brighton, they start off good. Newcastle, people are saying they're mediocre, even though we're 3 games in. But honestly, I think Newcastle get a hard-fought win this game, and they win 2-1. And for one of our first matches on Sunday, we have Crystal Palace hosting Wolves. Now look, Palace are coming off a draw, and Wolves are coming off a loss. And honestly, I see tough times ahead for Wolves. I don't know, man. They've invested so much money on Cunha. And honestly, they probably could have done way better instead of giving him, all that money. But man, I think Wolves, I know it's early in the season, but they might be finished, bro. I'll be honest with you. They did have that first good game against United, but I don't know, dude. I don't see Wolves being in the Premier League next season. I think Crystal Palace, they win this game. They take care of business at home. And I think Crystal Palace win this game 2-0. This is what the people are thinking. But yeah, Wolves, man, they gotta step it up. They gotta do something before the deadline, or I don't know, man. They might be in trouble. They might get relegated. It might be the first team relegated by Christmas. Who knows? But yeah, Crystal Palace take care of business at home. And our other second game on Sunday that starts at the same time as the Crystal Palace and Wolves game is Liverpool versus Aston Villa. So Liverpool are hosting Aston Villa, and Liverpool, they just came off a great win against Newcastle, and they look solid the past 2 games, right? And honestly, I think this match could be a sleeper match. And by sleeper match, I don't mean it's gonna be boring, but I think this match would be closer, if not very good, than what people expect. Aston Villa, they look decent. Liverpool, they're not gonna have no Van Dijk, and that's gonna be tough for them, right? You got Aston Villa, who have fast and strong forwards in Watkins and also Diaby, who's very fast. But look, it's gonna be tough for Liverpool because they don't have Van Dijk in that back line. Aston Villa, even though they've looked good, I don't think they're gonna be enough to keep up with Liverpool's attack. Even though last week they had 10 men and they subbed off Luis Diaz and still managed to win, it's impressive, right? I don't think they're gonna be able to keep up. And I think Liverpool eventually come out with the win in this game. This is what the people are thinking. And I think Liverpool win this game 3-1. But don't be surprised if it's a close game or if it's a good game. Hopefully it's a good game, right? But yeah, Liverpool 3-1. And for our final game on Sunday, we have Arsenal hosting Manchester United at the Emirates. Look, honestly, I don't know what's going on with Arsenal, man. I mean, the past 3 games, it's they haven't been safe wins, right? They haven't been safe wins, or they haven't been blowouts. And I don't know what's going on with Arsenal, man. I mean, the opposition, whenever they play, it seems like they're always in it. There's always a chance for the opposition to tie the game. Dude, I don't know what's going on with Arsenal. I don't know what Arteta's doing. I honestly think Arteta's kind of stupid for not starting Gabriel. He was a very key player last season, and very important for that defense, right? I don't know why he's not starting Gabriel. I don't know what, the little tactic thing, plan, whatever that he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to be like Pep. Like, bro, just stick to the plan, like the one he had last season, bro. Just win games, bro. Just win games. That defense, dude, have you guys seen that defense? I'm put up a screenshot right now. Dude, that defense that he put out last week, and I'm like, bro, what is this back line, bro? Like, he needs to start Gabriel. I feel like Gabriel will actually be a game changer on that defense. And plus, let's say they have a corner, he could be a game changer there. He could score, he could get a header. He's a big dude, bro. But yeah, out of that, I don't know what he's doing, bro. Honestly, I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully this game against Manchester United, he starts. But yeah, please start Gabriel. I think he will help that team a lot, going forward. And whatever plan Arteta has, like, he needs to wrap it up and switch it up ASAP. And look, I know Arsenal is trying to get rid of players. Get rid of players, get in some cash, and then bring in some players that they're supposedly rumored for. I haven't seen no big players or no key players rumored for Arsenal. But I am seeing like some of their key players are on the bench who could potentially start for other teams, where like Smith Rowe, for example, he's been linked with West Ham, and Gabriel, who's been linked to a club in Saudi Arabia, I think it's Al Hilal. But dude, like, they're getting rid of these players. But honestly, I think depth in a team is what wins trophies for teams. Like, and if you want to win trophies, you gotta have a good starting 11. But then also like some key players in the bench to like come on and possibly change the game forward, that team to win. But yeah, Arsenal, they're sitting players. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what Arsenal's doing. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on them. And then also with United's another team that has looked shaky on defense, and like they look horrible on defense. And look, now Varane is gonna be out. I think he's be out for a couple of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. I'm not too sure. I think he picked up an injury. But Varane's gonna be out. That hurts their defense. Like, dude, United are like also in a bad spot, right? United, I don't know, man. Like, they've been linked to, I think, a French defender. I think 23-year-old. I forgot his name, but they've been linked to him. But man, United, there's times where they look good, right, when they're playing, but there's other times where they look horrible. Rashford needs to step it up. He hasn't been the same since last season, even though we're like 3 games in. But still, bro, like, I'm expecting at least a goal in the first 3 games, man. This is his team. But yeah, Rashford, I think, needs to step it up this game if they want to have a chance for United to win. Bruno, keep doing your thing, right? Bruno's doing his thing. He's trying, at least, right? United's defense this game might be bad, and Arsenal are going to be taking advantage of that. If Gabriel doesn't start this game, then I think United might have a chance to tie or maybe even win this game, because that defense that Arteta be putting out, man, I don't even know, man. But if United want to have a good chance of winning this game, they got to be perfect on defense. There's no Varane, so they're going to have to step it up. Do I see that happening? I don't think so, bro. I think United's defense is going to get exposed again on Sunday. And I think Arsenal are going to come out with a win this game. This is what the people are thinking. And honestly, I see Arsenal winning this game 2-1. Okay, so that's going to be all for the predicts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I go 7-3 also as well. And I know I'm sorry for not doing the weekend recap. I've been, like I said, bird watching, whatever. But look, I'm going to be coming out with some videos this weekend. Hopefully I'm going to try to record them. Something different, not no more predicts or not no more weekend recaps. They're still going to be here, but like a different type of video, right? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, sub, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys, and have a good day.